All right, starting JMLeague5 round 4, we have Visual and Kappacman. Love to see it. The Pyra Mythra versus the Dr. Mario. This will be an interesting match for sure.
Absolutely. I mean, with Dr. Mario, consider the low end of the tier list, and with Pyra Mythra, definitely a very high tier. But Paul's been playing this game for a very long time, and his Dr. Mario is nothing to slouch at. In saying that, though, Visual putting in some good work now.
Yeah, I mean, Kappacman, he is a JML mainstay, JML veteran at that, and he has been putting in work with the doc. He's very proficient at a lot of his conversions and knows the character very, very well. So, despite, like we say, Doc is considered not the best character, but I definitely have faith that Kappacman can make this work.
Oh geez, I'm just gonna get the kill there with the neutral B. It's so scary because you can also tilt with it as well, and not many people expect that. So
Yeah,
it's definitely a very risky get up.
There's definitely some really good mix-up opportunities with the Flame Nova, having the ability to B-reverse it as well as just move with it while it's active. Similar to Incineroar or Neutral B. Oh, low profile with the dash attack through the pill.
And that's the one downside of Dr. Mario. His recovery is very hard to get back to stage with the down B. It's very punishable as well if you don't do it at the right height.
Yeah, and F-tilt from Pyra, just going to take it. But Pac-Man not too far behind. Can definitely find a stock here. One thing, that does, balance out Dr. Mario is his insane kill power, and finding that forward air is going to even things right back up.
That's so very true, and I guess that's the thing, with Pyra Mythra, you have your combos, and compared to Mario as well, Mario has this bread and butters, the, up air combos. I think Dr. Mario has those, but I don't see them as often.
Yeah, Mario has these really long-ass strings, whereas Dr. Mario in this case has a lot of those 1-2s that sort of make up by just the amount of damage output that you have as opposed to the longevity of your strings in the combo game.
He's doing pretty well, just tracing where he's going to land as well. Oh, far out the down air into up air. That's so scary.
Yeah. And Visual doing really well right now. Really good edge guard with the Flame Nova once again. Evan actually find his mark this time, so really good.
Oh, Foresight's so cheating. That's so good. Jeez Louise.
Hey, but it is saving him. Oh, again?
Damn, man. It disrupts you so much as well. It's you have a game plan in mind. You know what combos you're going to do, and if you misjudge by 1 frame or something, and they get the Foresight off.
Yeah, that's true combos are very, very important against this character. Because a lot of people, the semi true combos aren't really the worst thing, because it's if they have an air dodge or a bad double jump, you can sort of get away with it. But with Mythra, they have to be super tight, otherwise you're gonna get foresighted like that.
All right, okay, Poop at the edge. Can he get back to stage?
Yeah, Visual gonna keep him out here. Really, really good job getting that B reverse. Unfortunately, on the up B there, but still in a really good position right now.
Oh, all right, one more good hit from Dr. Mario. What did I do? Oh, never mind. He's just dead.
Yeah, went a little too deep that time. Now, Pac-Man, 92%. Potentially doable, but he will have to work quite a bit for this potential comeback.
I think if he gets into 60-ish%, he can probably get a good F smash or an up B, and that might kill an edge.
Yeah. Oh, but the back air, really good. Retreating back air, super, super strong on Pyra.
Yeah. I feel with this game, it was a very classic matchup of they're a sortie character, so it's very hard for Dr. Mario to get in to the correct space and get combos starting.
Yeah.
But Visual just doing really well. I traced him as well with Mythra throughout that game as well.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Paul responds to this. Not sure if he'll switch into the Pac-Man, if he'll stick with the doc. But we are going to Final Destination, so perhaps he will stay with the doc. But alright, never mind. He will be switching on to the Pac-Man, the tried and true, the namesake, and with the purple Pac-Man as well.
Absolutely. I think Pac-Man is definitely one of his better characters, and I think he'll do a lot better against this matchup, just with the projectile spam wall.
Yeah. Alright. Getting things started here. Yeah, I'm not sure how Pac-Man really does on FD. It's great. You don't have any platforms to retreat from. His barrage of projectiles, especially that Hydrant as well, occupies quite a decent portion of the stage if he does set it up, compared to a stage like PS2, where even though Pac-Man loves those larger stages, you can retreat to platforms and at least, you know, disengage a lot more easily.
Yeah, I guess on the other side of things, like, I think Visual was making really good use of the platforms last game as well. So taking that away from him and just trying to make him approach on the ground in areas, it just makes less options for Pac-Man to think about as well.
Exactly. But Mythra, no stranger to being on the ground, one of the fastest characters in the game. So can definitely, you know, make good use of the lack of platforms and just a raw space as well. But
that was a bit too much of a commitment to the F smash there. It would have been cool if he hit it.
I mean, unfortunate that Visual kind of fell out of the bell. Like, he got stunned, but then he just, like, fell out of it immediately after. So really unfortunate for him. But Gallagher.
Oh, trying to get the bell out as well. Oh, no, wasted it,
missing the key, yeah.
Sorry, still pretty close at the moment. But, like, one good hit from... Oh, my gosh. That was almost the top 10 anime betrayals there.
Yeah, what's really interesting, too, is I was warming up Visual, and he seemed to have pretty decent control and, like, how to punish and, you know, send the hydrant flying, especially with, like, the right angle of, you know, using a certain tilt or using a certain smash attack to send it at, like, the angle that he wants. But really good from Kappacman, but Visual fighting straight back, finding that Prominence Revolt.
Yeah, I think Visual really does like the, what do you call it, upbeat kill as well. Like, I remember a few sets ago when we were doing a review of his sets, he got, for like the going back to stage with the upbeat, and got a few kills off that, so yeah, let's see if Pac-Man can punish that. Yeah,
it can definitely catch your opponent slipping, but yeah, maybe that's something that Paul will definitely be keyed in onto as we progress on into this set. Oh, cancelling the side B with the really weird hitbox of the neutral B, where it just sort of like lingers up there while you're charging it.
Yeah, I've actually forget that's the thing. Like, I've never seen people use it before. Oh, trying to get some fruit combos going. Oh, that's a very bad position for me for being. I think that's just death.
Yeah. That orange.
Making sure they don't get any scurvy or anything like that.
Yeah. Nice. Doesn't get the spike box on the down air, but it's still going to be some really meaty damage. Oh, that F smash. A little too strong for that hydrant, but not the end of the world. Visual not too far about making this back, but he has no jump now.
That's right. Pac-Man slowly like getting some good, what do you call it, off his stock. A lot of leverage.
Yeah, but Flame Nova once again. Really,
so
really powerful move. Oh, that was cute. Yeah, that was cute. Really good setup there. Back air to prime the hydrant, and then just jab just to send it very ever so slightly flying. It's really good for those short range scraps.
Do you know what I kind of like low-key want to see more of? I want to see like making use of the hydrants like water to push forward, because like not many people expect it, and it's just a cool funky thing to see. Ooh.
Yeah, I know Remora, the other Pac-Man main, is definitely does use like the water shenanigans sometimes, especially with, you know, the apple or like you know, charging F smash and having the water push him.
Man, the side B on like Mythra is so weird, because like he goes all the way out there, but he's like technically still on stage.
Yeah. Yeah, things still looking pretty close here. Visual. Oh. Oh, really good hold of the shield there.
Absolutely good pressure. All right. One hit from I've played would do it.
All right, has the melon on deck. This could be the stock. Yeah.
Damn, the slow approach of vegetables and fruits, reminding you to make sure that you get your nutrients in for the day. Otherwise, insta death.
That was really good though, rolling away, which is kind of hard because a lot of the time, you know, you want to hold away just because Pac-Man are always looking for the F smash, the roll in, but that sort of covering both roll in and roll out, because Pac-Man's there threatening the roll in range, but that melon just slowly sliding towards that roll away. So that was really good coverage on Paul's behalf. So that was a really good way to end that stock, especially because Visual was making that comeback. So yeah. Now we're 1-1 apiece. Love to see a nice competitive game. 1-1 game 3 going to PS2.
I mean, if it's not broke, you know, keep to it. He won last game on this one, so we'll see if Visual can bring it back again.
Yeah, has those platforms to retreat to now, which is always great. Lightning Buster gonna make quick work of that hydrant. Oh, nice foresight through the orange, but that down smash is like really weak because you have like a sword hit and like a kick hit, and if you hit someone with like the kick, it does like next to no damage and knockback.
Oh, okay. I did not know that. This is definitely good to know then.
Yeah.
Oh no, you got the melon. Oh no, just throws it away. I feel
Yeah.
like anytime you get an items character item, like you should either like really try like hard to like either hold on to it because it's just taking away the kit essentially. If you do it to Rob or Diddy Kong.
Yeah. The unfortunate thing with Pac-Man though, it's kind of hard to hog his items because you can't really Z-drop them and then Z-catch them again. You can only like Z-drop them once before you have to get rid of them. Whereas like Diddy Kong, Rob, and Link, you can just sort of hog onto them by using Z-drop aerials.
Ooh. Oh, we're just going to catch him out. Jeez, that's a very good catch on the edge there.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, has the bell? That's alright. I mean, it's still a very low percentage. I don't know if you can get much off bell, but you probably get a good, decent percentage off of it.
Yeah. But... Oh, okay, nice. Opted to go below the ledge.
Would, Pac-Man, oh my gosh, he's going to SD. That's unfortunate.
Really unfortunate. But, I mean, look, at least he's in the lead still, so if he's to SD at some stage, probably there is the case.
Exactly. Nice. I'm just going to just go back to middle. Trying to get the Gallagher combo going. Doesn't get quite much off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit of footsies at the moment.
Yeah. All right.
I think Visual goes quite often for like the side B to like guard the ledge, which is good because it's a very big hitbox. But I think also you could like mix it up with a few other options as well. Like try and go for like the ledge trumps, which is probably very hard to do. But like with back air and all that.
Yeah, but I mean, Visual putting on a really good show right now. 118% on Kappacman with that apple. Apple is like really good. It's like super strong, but it sends it at quite at a weird angle. But if you do manage to hit it, it's similar to Melon in that it can potentially kill if it catches your opponent DIing incorrectly because it sends like straight up. But Kappacman also doing a really good job at just staying alive right now, holding on to this second stock while Visual just takes a bit of a beating. 74% and climbing.
Yeah. He just taking his time, getting what like fruit he wants.
All right. Oh, if he didn't use that blazing end, he might have been able to punish that side B onto the platform. But he didn't commit to the Prominence Revolt.
Oh, shield's looking very low right now. I think if you just at this stage, like, oh, he's got Bell as well though. I was gonna say Fish will be more aggressive like at this point when the shield is low, like, because one good hit from Mythra, definitely take it. But instead, you know, it's Pac-Man's side B, you're gonna take it instead.
Yeah, really unfortunate. Because he was going for the dash attack there, but it didn't come out just in time, and the side B, it does have super armor on it, but towards the end of the move, it is vulnerable. So that was the right idea from Visual, just a little bit misspaced, unfortunately.
So base not too far behind. Again, one good hit, and then it's back to even Stevens.
Yeah, especially from Pyra here. Quick up tilt. Oh, almost had it come out again, but really good down air from Paul.
And Paul's just doing really good, like, at snuffing out these approaches, especially these dash attacks, because they do come out late. But the down air, gonna take it, sending him to the other side of the stage. And,
Yeah, back air really, really strong.
Oh, was that back air, not down air?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, the back air, it also sends it like, it's kind of like Byleth's down smash where it sends up, so you need to DI it out. So it's a pretty good DI check if you get hit by it as well. It's a really mean angle.
Okay. Well, you know.
Nice, just opting to completely disengage, didn't want to touch it, Paul's shield in case he had some kind of punish ready for him.
Yeah, I mean, he has gone for a fair few nairs and fairs out of shield this game, and it seems to have, like, got to get him off just to give him time to set up Hydra and whatnot. But the extension for the air smash is going to take that game.
Yeah, really, really good. And that's a classic, you know? Sometimes we just go point blank for it, and Visual opting not to respect it, just want to sort of stay, wanted to scrap a little bit, and just going to cop the F smash into the Hydrant. Because if he wasn't going to get hit by the F smash, he might have got hit by the Hydrant, and same thing would have happened, so...
I think that's the thing as well with, like, the Hydrant. A lot of players, like, want to try and, like, take it onto their side, so they go for it, try and knock it back towards the Pac-Man, and it acts like it's a very good bait. So, a smash in there, looking very well in Paul's favor, and we're going into game 4.
Alright. I don't know what the pick was. I don't know if they're running it back to PS2, or...
I didn't see. I will find out in a moment.
Sounds like Smashville, okay.
I think Smashville is a good pick from the visual side of things. Like,
Yeah.
I think he's not been killing Pac-Man as early as he wants to, so getting into a small stage definitely, I think, the way to go.
Definitely. Yeah, because PS2 is definitely like a stage that Pac-Man likes. Because it gives him so much space, right? Whereas here, Smashville, a little more compressed. So, especially with Mythra's speed, yeah, a lot more up in Pac-Man's face. So we're gonna see how Paul will deal with that. Really good counter on the side B. Just
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna say absolutely. Like just throwing out your flame sword, like stopping the Pac-Man chopping away.
yeah, just slap him straight in the face.
I would love to see Visual like just go for the trampoline, like knock it out. But I also know that's like super dangerous for them as well.
Yeah, it's very risky if you don't know specifically what you're doing when you're trying to punish Pac-Man trampoline. Oh, F tilt. Okay. Could have potentially gone for an up B, a reverse up B, but
good patience on Paul's start of things. I think that shield poked through.
yeah, Paul's shield looking like mighty low. Oh, I thought that was gonna hit him. That was almost a hurtbox extension.
I know. I'm like my heart. I'm like, oh my gosh, just don't jump.
Yeah.
Well, both of them gonna die there. I don't know what happened to Visual, but like, just back to second stock. Even Steven still. The other thing I think with the stage as well, like, because obviously Pac-Man has their hydrant. So like, I guess in that sense stage, it's very hard to put the hydrant down, but you can also make different plays off of it as well.
Yeah. And Visual, doing also a really good job right now, but Paul, he's making really good work at the second stock.
Yeah. He's just like walling him out, making sure he can't get in too much. Oh, potential edge guarded opportunity. No, that's all right. Getting back to stage, okay.
And now, got stuck behind the hydrant, and Paul just gonna send it flying straight into him. And now, okay, bit of scrapping going on, but all right, Paul with a pretty clear advantage now, but nothing that Visual can't make up. He's got to win maybe like 1 or 2 more interactions. He can definitely make it up, especially if he switches to Pyra. But
Yeah,
a little hasty there. He's gotta latch on to Paul's habits here on how he's recovering. Oh, stage tech.
That's all right. As long as
He's still
jumps
living.
around.
F smash. Oh, edge guarding there was not the play, unfortunately. He needed to really, just wait for his approach onto the stage and F smash instead. But Paul's really scrambling right now. Oh my goodness.
Jeez Louise, it's so big. Like
Just
the vertical hotbox.
Yeah, it's similar to Ike Eruption, but just that raw prominence revolt, that up B from Pyra. And all of a sudden, Visual taking this back, but Bell into up smash, and now we're even. This is match point for Kappacman here, but Visual keeping things very, very tight.
That's all right. I like Paul's just patience at the edge. He just gets up and shields, but there's a good punish there from Visual, recognizing that get up habit.
All right. This is a really good final stock for Visual right now.
Yeah.
Although, okay, Paul going to find a stray forward air, but not going to get anything else off of it. Oh, went for it all with the up B there. Probably a good thing he actually got interrupted, because it probably saved him, actually, from a much bigger punish. But Melon.
Just one more good hit.
All right, forward air, clanking. Or trading, I should say. Better be careful on the edge guard here. Ledge trap.
Ooh,
Oh, you know what? I think he'll take that trade.
Yeah, that's a very good trade. Like,
Get hit by the hydrant. Oh, is he dead? Oh, no, it sent him just far out.
Trying to get stage normally. Any one good hit from Visual now will kill.
Oh, key. This is very close now. All of a sudden, Kappacman with a really solid conversion. And now things are really, really even. Edge guard situation.
Oh.
Oh my god, that was such a nasty trade. That was almost the end of the game right there. That would have been so sad.
Man, these side Bs really put in work, just especially with these extra trades with the hydrant.
Don't overextend too much. Watch out for that grab. Pac-Man at max rage. Oh, that's shield.
Trying to get the orange side. Oh, that's it.
Oh, and there's the beefy up B, and Visual going to take game 4. We're going to game 5.
Man, that was really good. That last stock there, just the patience from both players. Paul trying to find his way in, but Visual, keeping him on the edge, waiting for the neutral get-ups and punishing them.
And honestly, that was really smart. The fact that Visual had hit Paul's shield so many times that his shield was looking like a skittle. The fact that he went for that beefy up B meant that he was either going to break his shield or shield poke.
Yep, exactly.
So that was really, really good. Going to be running it back to Smashville for this final game 5. Love to see it. Super competitive matches, which will probably make, you know, this will definitely make it onto the weekly recap no matter what. It'll be a notable, it'll be an upset. You love to see it.
Man, there's so many like 3-2s this week. Like, we're getting to a stage of JML now where like those matchups are so even and so close. It's the kind of games we love to see.
Yeah. All right, but final game of the match, back to Smashville, Pac-Man versus Pyra Mythra.
Is there any like strategy into like which one you start with? Because you can choose which one you start with between Mythra and Pyra, right?
I mean, a lot of people just start with Mythra because she's the speedy one, right? Win neutral with her and then like swap to Pyra for your ledge trapping or your high percent combos.
Yeah, because I was just thinking, like, Visual started on Pyra there, and like the time he spent like turning into Mythra, like he just got punished and it took like 30%.
Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, when I play Aegis, I also like to play Pyra because Pyra is probably my favorite one out of the two. But
that's fair.
I mean, there are ways to get around it. You can jump back or dash back and then switch, just so you don't spend that. Just to, you know, especially in Smashville, right? You start so close together, and Paul just took that opportunity just to punish him. It's like taunting at the start of a match, and you just get punished for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I was talking to one of my opponents about that. They said that they only ever taunt at the start of the match. I'm like, that's fine. Like, if you lose that match, though, it looks like you made a mistake, and then it's the time for me to like just get in, punish you. Like, just taunt between stocks, you know? That's the best time to do it.
Yeah. All right, but keeping things really even. Ooh, nice. Intercepting the side B there. Ooh, I think he wanted the F tilt instead of that F smash there, just so it just so it goes not as far. But pretty much even, 120% per stock. All right, finding a blazing end.
Pyra literally just said so long to the Hydra, just sent it off to like, you know, outer space.
So long. All right, up tilt. Speaking of so long. Kappacman onto a second stock now. What I think will be really pivotal here is how much extra credit Visual can make off of this stock. Because if he can make it, hang on, punish? Oh,
not much punish.
Okay, you know what? Finds
nice,
it anyway.
That works.
Finds the key anyway. That could have been really dicey for Kappacman if he wasn't able to seal at that stock. But now things could still go either way. Pac-Man at low percents can be very, very lethal, especially with that Galaxian. But even now, 42%. Oh, hit him with a Hydrant from that Photon Edge. I'm forgetting the name of these moves.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, so back and forth, like the low percentage combos, like between Mythra and then Pac-Man as well, has his own little one. Maybe not as much as Mythra. And then we just get to the last, you know, the even like high percents. And it's just the last hit on each side.
Yeah, honestly, the name of this game, and even for a couple of these games, Visual's been playing really, really well in neutral, putting on so much percentage, even getting stocks like that. But Paul has just been having the clutch factor where he's been able to play from behind really, really nicely. And Visual might be getting a little too antsy, even though he has the lead. So he might need to learn to play a little more patiently, even though he has the lead. Because he's just running into a lot of these things that Paul was giving to him. And especially with the bell right now, he's just going to play really passive right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's working out relatively well for him as well. Like, the thing with Pac-Man is, like, he has his Hydra, he wants his space to, like, get his own projectiles. And so if you're, like, running in and catching them, like, it can work out more for you, I guess.
Yeah. But in a really good spot right now, making really good work of this second stock. Just holding on to it desperately. 72% on Kappacman. This is looking really, really good for Visual. Yeah. But anything can happen.
I mean, if he switches to, like, Pyra now, like, she definitely has enough ways to kill.
Yeah, especially with a bit of rage as well. But I think Visual's opting just to get a few hits here and there, and then potentially, like, come back on his final stock where he just has to focus on getting that last hit. But he might just go for it all right now. Swap to Mythra. Swap to Pyra. Pac-Man, key, no longer a thing now, but mistech with that Hydrant. Really good edge guard from Paul. Now 80%, still needs to rack up a little bit more before Pyra can start dishing out some really big damage and being really lethal here. 100%, 103. Rolled away, okay.
So getting some good hits in, like from Pac-Man's side of things. So he's like slowly bringing it back. 42%, nothing to scoff at. But again, Visual one good hit away from winning this as well.
All right, 125%. This is definitely where Pyra starts to shine. All right. Blazing end. F tilt.
I like that. Just like,
yeah,
nice.
That's it. He's done it.
That's so
really good. Really good shield pressure. Paul was so scared Like you can see here, he's just holding shield, and eventually he's going to let go or get shield poked. So
Exactly.
I think that was a bit of a checkmate situation there. So really, really good for Visual. That's a, hey, second upset in a row. Second upset in 2 weeks. So you love to see it. Thanks, Boost. I got given a boost during the set. I love to see it.
Awesome. Yeah, well played by both players, and looking forward to next round.